I guess I feel like you've answered this, but I'll ask you again. Do you think it's important to specialize or to be a jack of all trades?
Whether you should specialize or whether you should try and diversify, again, that really depends on which point you are in your career. And again, that is also something that ebbs and flows, because you can't allow your career to become static. You always need to be evaluating where you are. But I think that specializing very early on is probably a bad thing, because it makes it harder to pivot. And the earlier you are in your career, the more likely you may need to pivot. So, for example, now because of COVID, there's been a lot of conferences and virtual events, and those require you to do like more graphic and animation work, right? And so if you learned that early on, that's an easier pivot for you to make if you come from a type of editing that doesn't require a lot of graphics, like maybe, I don't know, like maybe you just did conferences and corporate stuff, and now you have to pivot in that direction. And so that's good. On the other hand, specializing allows you to reach the top tier of something. There's a lot of really top tier people who do recommend specializing and becoming good at one specific thing so that people know what to look for you for. People know when to look for you. If you specialize, for example, I do sports videography. I do specifically sports documentaries about hockey, right? You might find someone who only does that. And because they do that, they've drilled down into it deep. They're having ideas at a level that someone who's coming into it won't have. You're going to maybe shoot hockey in an obvious way. He's already done it the obvious way, and he's thought about the next way and the next way after that. But then again, so those are the benefits of being able to diversify and the benefits of specializing. They both have their benefits. And I spoke earlier about being able to cross-pollinate knowledge from different kinds of work. That's very important. It can sometimes help you grow to the next level because you have new ideas. It can help you grow your business and your career to the next level because you meet new people. And so I think that both are important to do at different times. And you've got to sort of like manage how you do that. But basically it's about understanding again, back to the same example that I gave before. If you're finding that you're really good at what you do, but you can't manage to get more work doing that, then it might be time to explore into a new corner of the industry that has more opportunities, right? So let's say I'm a good commercials cinematographer. I can learn some of the things that music videos cinematographers know and pursue that if I can see that there are opportunities in that side, right? And on the other hand, if I'm a music video cinematographer and I can see that there's the more work I do, the more work there is, and I can see that I'm at a good level to be able to provide value, right? So now everything is aligned, right? I've got clients, I've got talent, and I've got satisfaction and growth, right? Then I'm going to drill down. I'm going to focus in on music videos, and I'm going to specialize in that. And I think that, another reason why you shouldn't specialize early is because you don't know what you're good at yet. One of the best food photographers in the world used to be a concert photographer. So he used to do like portraits of musicians, concerts, and he was actually quite good at that. And then when he tried food, it took off, and he's like way better now. He was obviously pretty good, but now he's one of the best in the world. And so, but if you do specialize and people come to you, that's when you get real money doing real work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you, for example, like if you want to get hired to do the documentary on Orlando Pirates, the documentary on Manchester United, right? They're going to call the guy who does sports documentaries, more likely to get called. And when they do call you, they as a client will make sure that they have their stuff together, right? So that you have a good environment to work on and you'll get paid well, right? If you're a really good commercial editor, they're going to come to you with really good commercials, not bad ones, because they know that this commercial can be good and they're going to want to pay you well for that. So specializing allows you to climb, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas diversifying allows you to grow.
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense.
No, it does.